Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will discuss about 10th May current affairs. Myself Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the current affairs. The first one, ICMR to test for community transmission in 75 districts. What is the abbreviation of ICMR? That is Indian Council of Medical Research. To test for community transmission. What is the meaning of community transmission? Suppose if I affected with coronavirus from me, another person also infected, that is known as community transmission. For that, ICMR to test for the 75 districts. Health Ministry to send central teams to 10 states in the wake of spike of 3,320 new cases. Almost India crossed 60,000 plus cases at. Here, what are the teams? That the teams are being sent to Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Whether it is a previous 20 central teams? No. This is besides the addition to the 20 central teams of public health experts earlier sent to the high caseload districts. This is addition to that one. The teams will support state health departments in containment measures. Now where cases are increasing day by day in India. Almost 63,000 cases are recorded yet. For that, Central is sending or ICMR is sending different types of teams to 10 states to measure or to support the state health departments in containment measures. Next one, ICMR and Bharat Biotech tie up for Indian vaccine. To control this COVID-19, we have to gear up for the vaccine. Otherwise, the cases may increase or case fatality rate also increases. That's why ICMR Bharat Biotech tie up for the Indian vaccine. The Indian Council for Medical Research on Saturday announced a research collaboration with the Hyderabad-based Bharat Biotech International Limited, that is BBIL, to develop the COVID-19 vaccine. The ICMR said in statement that it had transferred the virus strain isolated at the National Institute of Virology, very important, NIV. It is located in Pune, from ICMR to BBIL. For that, there is a research on that to make the COVID-19 vaccine. Next one, Health Ministry eases discharge guidelines. We know that there are strict guidelines for the discharge. There is a swab test for that. Here, now Health Ministry eases some discharge guidelines. What are they? The Union Health Ministry has revised its discharge guidelines for the COVID-19 patients, saying only those with severe illness, please underline the word severe illness, need to be tested negative through a swab test, not for the random test, before discharge. Other categories of patients like very mild, pre-symptomatic and moderate cases need not to be tested before the discharge. They can discharge if it is negative, then they may discharge at that time. Here, the 2-page revised guideline replaces the rule that patients could be discharged only after testing negative on the 14th and 21st day after confirmation of the infection. That's why Health Ministry eases some discharge guidelines. Next one, to combat or to fight against COVID-19, there are some global health is proposing some NFHS. What is the NFHS? National Family Health Survey. There is a good results from this NFHS. For that, now using NFHS for population survey for coronavirus, here Lancet Global Health proposes the use of demographic and health survey. Please underline it. DHS, Demographic and Health Survey, it is known as NFHS, framework to ascertain the prevalence of COVID-19. If you see the two prominent scientists, they are two prominent professors, S.V. Subramaniam, Professor of Population Health and Geography at Harvard University, and K.S. James, Director in International Institute of Population Sciences, suggest that the scientific and logistical infrastructure of India's, please underline the word scientific and logistical infrastructure of India's National Family Health Survey be leveraged to conduct the random sample based population surveillance to tag the coronavirus. Now we are doing with swab test and some more random tests or PCR test. For that, we won't get the picture for that how many are infected with coronaviruses in India. If you go with this NFHS scheme, that is NFHS survey, National Family Health Survey, we can track all who are affected with coronavirus. Here there is a previous good results are there in combating HIV virus. The article gives the example of how India used NFHS for HIV surveillance. India was projected to have 25 million, almost 2.5 crore million HIV positive, 2.5 crore people HIV positive individuals with 3 to 4% prevalence in adults. But when a random sample based population survey was conducted, test for HIV in the general population, that estimate sharply reduced to 2.5 million with a 0.28 prevalence adults. That's why from the previous results or previous good results in using NFHS, that's why we may use this NFHS survey to the coronavirus also. We can fight against this COVID-19. They noted that layering of COVID-19 focused data collection effort on the NFHS infrastructure would keep operational costs low. For every medical equipment, there should be operational cost low. That's why if you go with the NFHS survey, we may reduce that operational cost to low, with the major expense being laboratory cost for testing samples. Here we are spending more on operational costs. But if you using this NFHS survey, then may we use laboratory tests for the testing samples. Next one, there is important article about salt forest tortoise. Here right side I have given a picture on that salt forest tortoise. Habitat stretches over the unprotected areas. We know that poaching and trading of these endangered species are at threat. That's why we have to conserve these tortoise or tigers. The salt forest tortoise is widely distributed over the eastern and northern India, Southeast Asia. In fact, 23 out of the 29 species of freshwater turtle and tortoise species found in India come under the threatened category in the IUCN. What is the abbreviation of IUCN? International Union for Conservation of Nature. And red list are under the severe existential threat due to the human activities. Due to human activities, environment is destroying. For that, we have to conserve the monitoring in need. For conservation of this salt forest tortoise, monitoring in need. We need to realize that tortoise are no less threatened than tigers. Today we discussed about the tiger census report. If you have not yet seen that, please go to my channel and do watch it. Thus they should be a part of a regular monitoring effect. We have to monitor in a regular basis. In summer days, these tortoises select moist patches such as dry stream beds. Such areas should be protected from the spread of the forest fire. We know that in world, Australia forest fires we have seen. For that, there are so many species are burnt. For that, we have to, in India also, we have to take care of forest fires. Then only these endangered species can we save, or else we can conserve. Next one, enable longer work hours, CII2 Center. What is the abbreviation of CII? Confederation of Indian Industry has recommended that the government issue guidelines directing direct workers to rejoin the duty. We know that due to COVID-19 pandemic, economic is at worst stage. That's why CII is urging to or recommending the center to the workers to rejoin the duty. Those failing to report for the work must be made liable for the action under the Employment Standing Order Act and Industrial Dispute Act. Here we have to understand that there are difficulties to travel to company. A company should ensure that there is no hurdles or there is no difficulties to rejoin the duty. Then only their labor can work for that company. For working overtime, workers should be paid in proportion to the normal wages. The workers' consent has to be taken for the overtime. Yesterday we have seen that some states are implemented and some states are suspended for 3 years of all labor laws. Here we have to ensure economic growth also, but we don't want to curb the labor laws. Why? Because there should be labor laws, for there should be safety of laborers only, then only they will work and they will give some productive to the company. The CIA added that the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana ought to be extended to the more establishments. Currently, the scheme is eligible for wage earners working in the establishments employing up to 100 employees, with 90% of employees earning monthly wages less than 15,000. Extended the scheme to organizations having 50 to 60% workforce earning up to 25,000 per month. Here there is the insurance scheme, that is Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana for labor. We have to insurance the for under that Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. There are two more states also, state insurances also. It added the Employees State Insurance Corporation and EPFO should take it to the massive campaigns to inform the workers to rejoin the work. Then only we can boost our economic situation. At the same time, we don't want to curb the labor laws. Next one, I promise to make every day with UPSC previous analysis, that is UPSC PRELIMS 2019. Which of the following is not included in the assets of the commercial bank in India? Here options are given: advances, deposits, investments, money at call, and short and notice. Here I will tell the assets. What are the assets of the commercial bank in India? The assets of the commercial bank in India are cash in hand, investments, loans, advances, bills discounted and purchased, while the liabilities are the capital and reserves, deposits, borrowings, and other liabilities. Here it is asked for not included in the assets of the commercial bank. For our option is, it is a deposits. Why? Because it comes under liabilities. With this we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, Gear Up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep. Thank you. Bye bye.